Sitting here with Steve Schneeberger at the Flagler Youth Forum Youth Ministry Conference. And Steve, you just spoke about adolescent development and what's actually going on in their brains as they're growing and developing. And so would you share, we have maybe 2,000 or 3,000 youth workers out there watching this video. It's really important for us to know as youth workers how we can help them in this context of adolescence. What is actually happening in the brain of an adolescent?
Yeah, well,
Can you give us like a 1 minute?
There's probably a funny answer to that too,
Okay.
right? Like
Yeah, I'm
not
sure
much,
there is. I'm
or
sure.
a lot, or it's all confused.
Yeah.
But really, what's happening is that they feel a lot,
Okay.
and we need to pay more attention to their feelings than maybe their thoughts. Their thoughts are important also, but sometimes we want to go right for what they know as
Okay.
opposed to how they're feeling about what they know.
Okay, so yeah, really focusing on their feelings and the emotional rather than just what they're thinking.
Yeah, and also activating the part of their brain that likes to take risks and
Okay.
allowing them to take risks in ways that are actually safe for them. You know, whitewater rafting, those
Okay.
kinds of things, or just simply getting up in front of a group of people and speaking or sharing their story, and those things help develop their brain and
Okay.
develop them spiritually. Really, is what we're after.
Okay, yeah, so giving them opportunities to really participate and to embody this,
Yeah.
whether it's whitewater rafting, it's jumping off a ramp at the end of a ropes course, I
Right,
mean, all
yeah.
those high risk, high adventure type things.
Yeah, and those ropes courses and initiative games, those play right into the teenage brain,
Okay.
and really it's what they need, and it makes spiritual connections, emotional connections for them that they remember for a lifetime.
Okay.
We tend to rely too much on what we say to them in a sermon or in a lesson, and it's really the experiences and those things that are connected emotionally that they'll remember over time.
Okay, yeah. Well, that makes a ton of sense, and it's really helpful. And so I think sometimes, like you said, well, I always think, oh, the ropes course, it's fun, or, oh, yeah, let's go whitewater rafting, it's great. But it's actually molding and forming these neural grooves in their brain that are going to be remembered for a lifetime. Is that
Yeah, and the mistake that we make is that when we do those activities, we sometimes just do them because they're fun,
Yeah.
instead of drawing spiritual connections
back to it? Right.
Yeah, and
Okay.
close out the loop on their experiences as being also spiritual. I mean, risk-taking is pretty pivotal to our own spiritual experience of being Christian. So
Yeah.
it'd be important to draw that back for them as they move forward in life.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic. Well, thanks for sharing that.
Thanks.
Let's shift directions. You also lead the Youth Ministry Institute, and you do a lot of coaching for youth workers. Can you tell us just a little bit about that?
Yeah, primarily we're an on-the-job training program for youth ministers. So we
Okay.
take people that are working in a context of a local church, and we train them. Once a month we meet with them and give them some instruction. But more importantly, we also, along with that, coach them. So they get a personal coach that they meet with in their own region
Okay.
monthly, and then they also meet in a cohort with a coach and other youth ministers to do some personal development things that we've developed.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we see a lot of mileage out of the coaching and the personal development piece, which actually we segmented off this year so they can do that without the instruction.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so it's a lower price point and allows people to really still continue to grow and feel supported, which is
Okay.
critical for youth ministers.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, how can people get a hold of you or join a cohort or sign up to get some coaching through the Youth Ministry Institute?
We have a website.
Okay.
So yminstitute.com is really the main address, and there's a phone number, which is my cell phone, so they can talk
Okay.
to me about that and ask me questions. And there's an inquiry form they can ask questions through that method also.
Okay, fantastic. So yminstitute.com. That's the place. Well, thanks so much, Steve. Thanks for all you're doing.
Thanks.